Morning, everybody. It's 8:45 on this Thursday, the 14th, and this is your pre-opening comment video number 2281. Let's see. We have a whole bunch of information here. The PPI numbers right across the board came in hotter. The month over month came in at 0.2, which was equal versus 0.2. However, the year-over-year number came in at 2.4, which was up from 2.3 estimate, which was up from 1.9%. Ex food and energy, it was 3.1 versus 2.8, and ex food, energy, and trade, it was up 3.5. So those are actually pretty big numbers. Tomorrow we have import and export prices in Empire State, industrial production and capacity utilization, and retail sales. So we'll get a little better read. Asia is slightly lower. Europe is slightly higher. As far as the Thursday numbers, we're still the initial claims 217,000. That's down 4. So no change there, and we're still well above 1.8, 1.873 in continuing claims, and so we're pretty much in line there. The chart on the screen is the oil. It's up a little today, as you can see. Let's see, this is the daily, and it's up 64 cents. It is a slightly higher low. Again, I'm going to convert this back into a weekly chart. Let's see. Weekly nearby, and you can see, we're trying to base in this area, and in fact this is an area where we have based in the past. The difference is that when we based here the last couple of times, we were above the 200-week MA. Now we've been solidly below it. And it looks like the 5-week is rolling over to the downside again. We had that failure here. It looked like we were going to cross to the upside, so a positive cross, but in point of fact, it didn't happen. And so we'll have to see how that shakes out. As far as the rest of the futures markets, we have the grains slightly lower, nat gas is slightly lower, but there's a roll up to the January, so instead of being 297, we're 318. That's going to look like a gap on the chart, but it's not real. We have the metals down again. The gold is 25.62. Not to pat myself out on the back too much. This is a market that was 120 higher when I published on Sunday and said I thought it could get to 25.50, 2600. Today's low is 25.41. The last is 25.63, and that is down 23. The silver is down less. It's down, it's down 1%, so the same. Copper is also lower. The thing that's bothering me, of course, is this dollar. The dollar remains strong because the bonds have been weak. And, this is really difficult. We are now at, we're very close to breaking the trend of lower highs. We bounced off the 200-week MA. All the rest of the MAs have turned up. The high here is 107.05. Today's high is 106.99. The high close in here is 106.38. So right now we are trading above that by about 40 cents. So, we could easily break out, and I find this to be a very serious problem. The AAII numbers came out last night. Bulls 49.8%, that was up 8.3%. Bears 28.3, also up, but only 0.7%. And the big loser was the clueless group, neutral, I don't have a clue, 21.8, down 9.1. We had strong earnings today from Disney. And not only did they beat, but they guided above consensus, and in fact, they also provided outlooks for 26 and 27. So the CFO, Hugh Johnson, was on CNBC. Very positive. The stock is 109.96. That's up $7.26 or 7%. Cisco went the other way. It missed. 57.26 down $1.92 or 3.2%. Actually, it beat, but revenues were only in line, still guided above consensus, still guided earnings per share for 25 above consensus. But the stock is lower. JD.com beats by $1.11 Ramimi, and it's down 30 cents. Advanced Auto missed on revenues. 38.80 down 214. That's a huge split. Down 5.2%. Tapestry officially announces the termination of their deal with Capri. Tapestry up, Capri down just a little. And General Mills, definitive agreement to acquire Whitebridge Pet Brands. So cat and pet treatment business, the stock is up just 17 cents, so no real change there. And that's about it. As I said, tomorrow we have retail sales, import prices, export prices, Empire State, industrial production and capacity utilization, and inventory. So the futures, the S&P are up $2.67. Dow is up about 80. It was up about 120 when the numbers came out. And the NASDAQ is up 2. It was also up about 80 when the numbers came out. So it's kind of a mixed day. I'm not expecting anything overwhelming, unless, of course, they start talking about the imbecilic recommendation, appointment of Matt Gaetz as Attorney General. I mean, that's just absurd. Anyway, there you go, folks. I'll be back first thing in the morning tomorrow.